gang, TigerBill here. Welcome back to another Tension-Free Tuesday. Now, I know a lot of drummers who can play a great practice pad, but they can't play a great drum set. Okay, when they start moving around the kit, they lose their speed and their fluidity. Well, if you're interested in moving around the kit with the same speed as you are in one place, I have some of my favorite books for you. 4 books by Paul Capozzoli. He wrote Around the Drums with Triplets, followed by Around the Drums with Open Rolls, Rhythm, and Around the Drums with Paradiddles. And what's cool about Paul's books is that he teaches you how to move around the kit without doing any crossovers at all. Okay, just different sticking patterns to avoid crossovers. Okay, but if you know what a crossover is, well, if you know who Buddy Rich is, if you've seen Buddy play or Louis Bellson, crossovers are one hand crossing over the other. Okay, and not only do they look great as a show thing, right, but they sound great, and there's certain patterns you can play with crossovers that you really can't reproduce without the crossovers. Okay, so the guy who's got us covered with the crossover end of it is Joe Casadas. He wrote 2 great books, Rudimental Patterns, and he wrote Rhythmic Patterns. Okay, and let's take one of my favorite patterns from Joe's book as an example for you. We have 3 drums here, 3 main drums: small tom, snare drum, floor tom. Forget the other drums for now. Okay, you're moving with the right hand, small tom, snare drum, floor tom. That way, you picture your drum set as a face of a clock, a circle. Okay, you're moving in a circle. Okay, and you're moving here counterclockwise with the right hand. At the same time, the pattern starts on the left hand on the snare drum, small tom, floor tom, so you're moving clockwise around that face of the clock. Okay, so if I play the pattern slowly, that should look and sound like this. Okay, so once you get it down that way, what I like to do is I like to double time it. And as you move, as you double time it, the motion stays exactly the same. Don't change your motion. Don't get tense just because you're playing faster. Try to stay loose and relaxed. And that should sound something like this. So I'm going to play one measure slow and another measure double timed. Okay, here we go. Okay, that's the approach I use to develop that. Then I go to 2 measures of each, 2 measures, right, of single slow speed, 2 measures double time, 4 measures of each. Before you know it, you'll be playing 90 measures at double time. Okay. The other thing I like to do with Paul Capozzoli's books is modify those. He's got everything hand-to-hand stickings and stickings written out. So he's got one pattern like this in a triplet book, 8th note triplets. Right? What I like to do is I like to play everything that's written with one hand, the right hand on the tom and the left hand on the snare drum. So that pattern would look like this. I'll play 2 bars of each one. The idea? That way it works your single hand speed as well. Okay, so I hope that helps. Until next time, have fun with it and always stay loose. Hey, if you like that video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and ring the bell if you want to be notified every time I post. Thanks, and I'll catch you on the flip side.